I think it's time I joined the force. Just go and give back to my country, get involved in a whole bunch of controversy, all that lovely stuff.
Yeah. I'm sure the police jokes we're making this won't be controversial at all.
Yeah, that is if we just know any police jokes. If anything, we're just gonna default to airline food. My gosh, what is up with that stuff? Thank you, good night.
What's this backstory nonsense?
What do you mean backstory nonsense?
I played Mantis Switch Force for the 3DS. I don't remember this. Wait.
They escaped
so
from
they
jail
are the
with
cause of the monsters?
Mr. Formula.
They are the cause of the monsters. I didn't know. I should just walk straight over it. I didn't know that at all.
Oh, alright. Cool, you just thought they were just I mean, I guess in this kind of universe that's feasible. I wouldn't question it either. But still, just a bunch of monsters just here. Either way, so just getting a few things out of the way. I adore this game. And at the same time, I loathe this game at the very later levels. Oh
no, the levels. I mean, right now you're speedrunning and trying not to mention the fact that you played the levels a lot so that you'd be able to do this.
Well, actually, it depends. Here's the thing. Yeah, there's some levels where I had to play like 2 times or 3 times. Well, 3 times average, I guess, to get it right. The pain and agony. In fact, you'll tell when I've played a level before, based off how I run through it. Because there are some levels in this where I'm just like, okay, I could, probably with enough prep time, like Batman, get par for this. But I really have other things to do.
I mean, the later levels of this game are like, it's probably one of the largest difficulty spikes I've seen in a long time. The game starts out and it's normal, and then out of nowhere the levels just suddenly become impossible.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't even played the extra incidents yet. So.
Oh, they are I played one recently where I spent like 20 minutes and I finally, of course not, I found everyone, and then after a long time I found everyone, and then finding everyone was annoying, but the real trouble was getting to the end afterwards, and that's what I realized. And out of the later levels, that's where the challenge comes from, where I spent at least, not exaggerating, 15 minutes just trying to find the end.
You'd think our giant jetpack robot would come to us instead of having just a set point.
Yeah, stupid, but for me, I don't remember that. For me, it was like, I'm just chilling, being perfect for the whole time, and the closer and closer I got to the end, suddenly, I have 2 hearts now. Oops, I have 1 heart. I'm like, okay. I was casually just getting everything in the beginning of the level when there is no danger, because there are no enemies in the level. There's no danger. I'm like, that's cool. Now suddenly I'm close to the end, and literally a second before getting to the end, I die, and I haven't played the game since.
That's tragic. But
so, yeah, I remember saying, I haven't beaten Mantis Switch Force, and there are a ton of people that are like, yeah, no one has, because you just once the levels become free. I mean, I eventually beat it, like I said, I'm playing extra levels now, but once it becomes some frame perfect maze, think 3 steps ahead nonsense.
4 steps.
Yeah, suddenly you just feel like less inclined to keep playing. It's still a great game though.
Yeah. That being said, I'm yet to play 2. Did you say it still has the same difficulty spike?
More, it's I suppose it's a lot more puzzle solving because your
Because of
weapon
the
is
water.
almost
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of puzzle solving in this, and instead of exploding bombs, they're just coal monsters that can burn wood.
Okay.
You know the exploding bombs.
Why would
Those things on screen right now.
Why would you assume that I don't know what you're talking about?
Okay then.
Alright. Anyways, yeah, so it's at this point where you start noticing like the levels that I really am I'm trying how I'm doing this is that yeah, I'm still trying to look good beating the levels. But as for par, sweet Jesus, no for some of those kind of things. Just again, just like I said before, I have other things to do. It's not impossible for me. I've played really hard games, even though I still haven't beaten Sin and Punishment because god damn it, that's just so frustrating. But still, again, the stuff they demand from you. Because even before the ending, I forget if it was like Incident 11 or something, where I swear they frame perfect is right. There's just no other way of saying it. It is just truly malicious. I cannot even. I imagine the level designers just being maniacal bastards with all of them having twirling mustaches.
Yeah, every single one of them. The thing is, I want to go back and play Mighty Flip Champs now, and Mighty, what's it, Mighty Milky Way. Those need sequels now.
Well, I have Academy, so I'm going to play that after 2.
Academy is actually I've never played it, but I know it's pretty much just I don't know.
I think it's a Mighty Switch Force, but you see the entire map.
Yeah.
Which was like, oh, there's still, I guess that's interesting. I'll get to that eventually. Oh, get back here! I don't even know why I'm not just patiently waiting. I already know Pars. Pars 1 minute 30 seconds, and I've only caught 2 of these girls.
This game is just so stupid.
But we love it all the same. It's like the. I find
like how the criminals decide to just stand there.
I mean, they know they have no chance once Patty gets to them.
Right. And even though she's such a great police officer, she still says just get a different job.
Well, yeah. I mean, she just wants to help any way possible because I don't know if these girls are like the only major criminals in this town, wherever they are, but yeah, it's this kind of stuff they start.
It's a utopia.
It's this kind of stuff they start bringing up. It's stupid.
That's hilarious. I want to say that it's a utopia, but then I remember Mighty Switch Force 2, where there are fires every 5 seconds, and like the whole city in the background's burning.
I think that was because of a monster. I think wasn't that because of a specific monster though?
I don't know. I didn't beat the game.
Oh, okay. But yeah, and there are just babies just left everywhere, ready to be punted.
Oh yeah. Okay, that game is evil because those babies, as in, talk about casual filters. That's something where like, yeah, you will. That separates the boys from the men. That's the what's the game? That's the mortar of Mighty Switch Force.
Yeah, well, as I was trying to say before, I'm sure, because here's the thing, we don't want to, well, I haven't played 2 yet, but we don't want to blow the load on 2 just yet, considering I'm going to be recording 2 very soon. But, again, just like, I wonder, these monsters are because of the girls, and okay, I know I just said I'm not gonna talk about 211, but the last thing, the girls are rehabilitated in the next game, so yeah.
I mean, is there a Hyperdrive edition of Mighty Switch Force 2? So how are you going to play Mighty Switch Force 2?
What are you talking about? I'm just
Is there
going.
is there
I
a
have it
PC
already.
version of Mighty Switch Force 2?
Yeah, there's a Steam version of Mighty Switch Force 2.
On
I already
PC?
have it, dude. Yes. And Academy,
Okay.
I already have these things.
Okay then. So I'm assuming they just add the backstory, or maybe the backstory was in the 3DS ones and I just missed it.
Yeah, that sounds like you. Also, it really hurts when when I miss power by like 10 seconds, because I'm always thinking like, it's because I stumbled here and here and here. But especially on how the levels later, where there's just like, okay, the power is like nearly 3 minutes, and I suck. I just don't want to do them over. I just really don't. Just you have fun yourself, Mighty Switch Force. I can't. Like, when I have free time and a masochistic tendency, I will come to your later extra levels.
When I have free time and a masochistic tendency, I just played Pokemon World Tournament.
Okay. I guess I'd say, well, I guess I'm learning a bit much about you, but
Yeah, I was just making a joke about how the Pokemon World Tournament is often difficult.
well, yeah, but
The type matchup things are
absolutely cheating. Oh wait, no.
I mean,
I forgot. Oh, well,
it's-
all right, cool.
It's really, when I was like, oh, type matchups, that's cool. Oh, you have to use that type too? And that's what made, so when you're doing stuff like normal, and you know all the normal gym leaders are just the worst, and then you have to go with your normal team, and I mean, I did it. It was the coolest thing ever, because what did I use? I don't remember, but it was amazing. Oh wait, okay. Before we get back to my Switch Force, I remember I used Contrary Spinda with Superpower, which was very helpful. Good times.
That reminds me. Oh, I hate this level. I absolutely hate this level because I always just it. First off, I died. It took me a while to actually get this part down, but I always just ended up missing part by the smallest of margins, and I just get so frustrated.
You see here, that's because you're trying to just go at 1,000 miles per hour.
You see, I specifically wait because I know exactly how to break these blocks for my benefit now, because I've just done this so many goddamn times.
Right.
Wait, the worst thing is to go over those spikes and then just do it a little bit early.
Oh yeah, that's how I died before I stopped playing the game forever.
Okay. But
The worst part is I don't even remember how I beat it.
yeah, I could. Well, considering your behavior to certain stuff, just it's always a mystery if you did ever beat it, or if you got to the final boss and then took a coffee break and.
No, not the game. I mean, how I beat that specific level.
Oh, well, the level itself isn't exactly. God damn it. The level itself exactly isn't hard. It's just bullcrap on some points, but I could see the bullcrap. This stuff! Bullcrap! Hate it!
That's
Hate it
amazing.
so much! Ah, this.
I hate the times when there's one. It comes up later, where there's two ways to at the beginning of the level you can go, and there are times when you can go one way, but you accidentally make one of the explodey balls go with you, and you both just collide into each other and die.
Yeah, this Mighty Switch Force problems.
Yeah. So wait a second. Well, I guess I'll save that question for when we get to the final boss. The final area. The finals.
So I have a question. These are all incidents instead of just like levels. Does that mean that just like on the way when Patricia tries to put them in jail, they like seduce the new security guard and they get out?
Or maybe the incidents because yeah, probably.
I finally made a theory that you just like, yeah, that's probably okay. Yeah, sure. Because I was expecting you see, Patricia's secretly working on in a police conspiracy.
You see, your problem is you're saying secretly.
Okay, we're doing this now. All right.
You see, she's only a firefighter because she's working undercover, and I can't say that because as if that's true.
I mean, we don't know when the next Mighty Switch Force is coming out. I mean, we already both know what Patricia is, so it's not really a thing. But
do we?
Wait, you don't?
I don't know if I do because I don't know.
Okay, then I'll keep my mouth shut, and I will now also forfeit any jokes I would have made about that.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I only think I know, so...
So yeah, Mighty Switch Force 2, we'll get to that when I finish that. Of course, there is a high chance that I'll finish it. God damn it, stop! I hate every level with these guys. Every level with these guys, with Par, they just expect you to do it on your first try. It's stupid.
That's funny.
No, it's stupid. Did you not hear me? First try. Just again, everybody at Way Forward just got a disease that gave them all twirling mustaches. And also made them evil. Because, you know, twirling mustaches.
I'm wondering... Because right now they're just shantying it up.
That's true, even though the thing is, Half Genie Hero is disappointing, but some of the DLC is really good.
Are you just echoing the Johnny review?
No, I'm not. When I saw Half Genie Hero, I was actually legitimately disappointed with a few stuff. It's
right.
It's not the different direction that they took. It's what they did, with the stuff they did in that different direction. It's so much that okay, all right, cool. It's so much that I'm thinking, guys, the last game was so perfect. You dropped the ball. There's so many things where just like, I'm no super game designer guy, whatever. But there are a lot of things where I'm like, you really could have done better with this. Like, I don't see why you couldn't have done X or couldn't have done Y. But the thing is that, especially in the final boss was so stupid and disappointing. It's one of those things where they make something just like, oh, the situation is really dire. Oh, also, screw this entire... I'm sorry, I need to stop whatever I'm saying. I knew that once I got to this part, what can you say about this other than that it's garbage?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Just, what can you say except it's garbage? But yeah, the fact they hype up the final boss, and the final boss in concept is cool, but it is so exceedingly simple and just so disappointing. Just how could they look at it and think? I honestly think I'm with a lot of guys saying that game was probably rushed, or was it confirmed? I forget, but it seems the game was rushed, and that's very disappointing because there are just a few things that are just could have been better. I always feel bad when I look at a game that I know I like and still think just like there's so many little things that just prevent it from being just amazing. So
Yeah.
hopefully either they make a DLC to fix some even more stuff by the time I get to it because I have it, or the next Shantae game, whatever that is, they actually, look, Way Forward's really good. Here's the thing, I really trust Way Forward. I just think there are just a little bit of hiccups this time, especially with the whole rushing. So I'm sure they'll learn from their mistakes, other than Game Freak, who's just riding on a horse, are just like, we know you'll buy it anyways, and they're right.
Yeah.
Let's
I had
talk
something
about
else to
less
say,
depressing
but
stuff next part, please.
I had something else to say, and now I can't say it.
That's what next part is for. It's the magic of editing.